Good morning, friends. How are you? It's early and I am out with the birds and the pup on a walk, run, move my body, get going here. I just had a little thought that I want to share with you guys from the road, because I think this could be really useful to some of you who might be an teensy bit stuck in your, I'm going to say, business, but really what I mean is your perspective. And I think it's really important to highlight this distinction and explain to you what I mean by when I say, are you working the zone or are you working man-to-man in your business? Now, I'll give you a little framer. Good morning, Vivian. Across the street. Okay, so when I played soccer in college, we had different sort of ways in which we defended our back end of our field, our goal. And two of those things were man-to-man coverage or zone defense. And what that means, for those of you guys who are not familiar with those terms, man-to-man simply means that. So you have a mark, and that is your person, and you are marking them, and you are following them basically everywhere they go. So, in essence, you are pretty much obsessed with the person who is your mark. Morning, Dee. And so, man-to-man means that person over there is my mark. I'm going to chase her all over the field and do whatever she does and make sure that she is covered all the time. Which also presupposes that, in a way, like that your person that you are marking is a threat. And so you have to be more focused on what they are doing than essentially on what you are doing. Okay, man to man. You see where I'm going with this. Zone means that you work collectively with your team and you pass marks back and forth, so it requires a ton of communication, but it also allows you to, be a little bit more free and a little less, jersey to jersey, grabby, having to follow this chick everywhere she goes and pay attention to every step that she takes. So you could imagine which one I liked playing. I was more of a zone player, and I always thought the man-to-man was actually a super waste of energy. And I get it when you have someone on the other team who is really, really good and is a huge threat, and your team collectively is not great at playing zone defense. But the cool thing is for you guys, and how this applies to what we're talking about today, is that a lot of you are single business owners, right? Solopreneurs. You're operating your business as one. And now you may have like a team of contractors or people who are coming in and who are supporting you, sort of like I do. But it's you. It's you running your business as you. And so this is the next piece of this. How are you operating in your business? Are you operating in a zone format? Are you focusing your energy on moving the ball forward, moving together as a collective unit, improving, keeping the energy high, being aware of what's going on around you, noticing the trends, noticing what other people are doing, being inspired by it, learning from it, being aware where you need to be aware? Or are you man-to-man marking? Are you subscribed to everybody's newsletter? Are you downloading all their freebies? Are you trying to compare yourself to them? Are you just like obsessed with what everyone else is doing? Or are you focusing more on what your mission is, which is to put the ball in the back of the net at the end of the field? So it's just a great analogy to be thinking about, and I want to ask you guys throughout the day today if you can evaluate what's happening for you in your business. Are you operating in a man-to-man format? Are you operating in a zone defense or zone offense? We'll say zone offense, like moving forward and being aware of everything that's happening around you, 360-degree view, right? Because that's really what the game of soccer is all about, is having a clear view, whole picture. And guess what? So is entrepreneurship. No coincidence that this is the path that I've chosen. So I want to offer you guys this invitation to consider this, to think about how you're operating in your business right now, and remember that what you focus on is what happens, right? Ultimately, what you think about, you bring about. So if you're super focused on that girl next to you or that other woman who has a cool brand, and instead of just using it as fuel in the fire, right, soul fuel, to help you move forward on your journey, then you're going to be stopped dead in your tracks. When you become obsessed with what other people are doing, you're not doing anything at all. It's just a complete waste of time and energy. And ultimately, it's not growing your sales. It's not engaging people. It's not inspiring people. It's coming from a fear-based scarcity mindset. So what are you doing for you today? What are you doing to achieve your mission? What are you doing to move the ball forward, to get it in the net at the other end of the field? And how does that make you feel when you do it? Ultimately, it always comes back to that. How does it feel in the process of creating this reality of saying, yes, I'm excited about that and I want to make it happen. I may not know exactly how. I don't know. The ball's in our end of the field right now and I need to get the hell out of here. But I know that it can happen and I'm going to keep working at it to make it happen. Boom, shakalaka. Good morning, you guys. And I'll just throw in my little invitation to you guys to check out the Soulfield Mastermind. We are enrolling right now. The women that are in it are like amazing, just beyond, like big open hearts. Everyone's in different places. Some have not even launched their businesses yet. Some are rocking and rolling. And so it's a collaboration, but here's the thing that they all have in common. They're fired up and they're ready to work and they're ready to make it happen. And they're ready to change the way that they're operating in their daily life, to remove the things that are stopping them, remove the limiting beliefs and the mindset matters, essentially, that have been holding them back, and they're in it, and we're doing it, and it's awesome. So enrollment closes next Friday. Get your application in now at amberlilyestrom.com/mastermind. I would love to talk to you about your business, where you are, what it is your big goals are, and how we can really get things moving over the course of the next 6 months together. So check it out. You guys have an awesome Thursday. Thanks for joining me and Miss Nika. You see her on our walk? We are just enjoying this beautiful, sweet morning. Check out the water with the fog too.